What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Majin of the Forsaken Kingdom. This time we're going to be entering the final or the third boss fight. And as you can see, I actually have the full marine costume equipped. I thought I had better statistics for this next boss fight coming up. So here we go.
Done well to come this far. However, you will go no further. I cannot allow you to disturb our king or queen. 100 years ago, I faced you as one of four. A most unfortunate and ignoble affair. This time, let us test our strengths in a proper duel.
Alright, so here we are, the third boss fight. And as I was saying, it's best to equip the Marine's costume for this particular boss fight because it gives you better variable attributes that'll help you to defeat this boss. You don't want to have the Bandit's costume equipped, obviously, because it's not going to really help you much. Okay, so now we're going to, this boss fight is actually really easy. What you have to do is you have to use the bombs, and you have to ignite them, and then throw them at the beast, and it'll reveal his tail, which is his weak point, and you just basically strike his tail over and over again, and continue that onslaught for the first stage. I mean, it's incredibly easy. This is probably one of the easiest bosses in the game, if you know how to do it. You just walk over there, throw it at him. Sometimes you might take damage if you're a little bit too close, but it's pretty easy. And then you just finish him off. And that's pretty much the end of the first stage right there.
The invincible Tlaloc will not be prevailed upon by these savages!
Alright, now we're on the second stage of the boss fight, and this is a little bit more challenging, but not by too much. Just as Teotl said, there's some kind of mask inside his mouth that will be his vulnerable point, and that's where you have to attack him. In order to do that, you have to ignite the bombs with Teotl first, and then throw it at him. And then that, just like you did on the first phase, you want to throw it at him. Throw it at him. That kind of immobilizes him just for a second there. When he says that such humiliation phrase, then that means he's going to go in for one of these attacks right here, which is his new attack. And you do not want to get hit by that vacuum because it'll do tremendous amounts of damage. What you want to do is you want to throw the bomb inside his mouth.
I open his mouth. Give sign.
And then you want to target him, and Teotl will actually open his entire mouth and reveal his weakness. And then you want to attack that. Pretty basic. And then you want to, when Teotl says get out of there, you want to move out of there because he can crush you.
Can't wait.
So mainly, you know, this stage or this boss is pretty easy. I'd probably say he's probably one of the easiest bosses in the game if you do it, you know, at the right time. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to throw the bomb at him, like that first. And when he says the such humiliation phrase, you want to wait till he actually starts the attack of the suction attack, and then you want to be ready with a bomb automatically. Because if you wait too long, you know, and then you try to ignite the bomb after he's already, you know, halfway done with the attack, he might suck you in by the time you, you know, throw a bomb at him. So you want to time that right. That's pretty much all this boss consists of. It's very easy.
Watch out! Can't hold mouth open any longer.
You do that about 3 times and he's dead.
Can't do now.
The next boss, or the 4th boss, is actually probably like my favorite boss, and actually probably one of the most challenging ones by far out of all these bosses. This guy's just absolutely a pushover. I did, you know, have a couple difficulty, you know, trying to figure it out, you know, at first, but when you get the timing down like that, you know, you want to have the bomb ready, just throw right into his mouth. It kind of reminds me of the boss in Zelda where you have to, you know, throw a bomb inside the guy's mouth and blow him up. And Skyward Sword or whatever, you know, other Zelda games. And that's pretty much it. And then you can finish him.
That's right. My name is Tlaloc. I protect the seas. I am an admiral. Did you know that all this was once a sea?
So, that's why this battleship is here.
She's a beautiful ship. She was my pride. But I let that confuse me. I was weak. The seas were red with blood, and no living creatures remained. The peace was protected. But perhaps it was something I deserved. That evil appearance was a reflection of my soul. I wish I could sail that blue sea just once more.
It will return one day.
Ouch! Ouch! Stop it! Stop it! I'm not bad. Not do anything bad. Why?
I'm Tepeu, a traveler.
You understand me?
I was born with this talent.
You not throw stones?
Why would I?
Humans hit me with stones.
I see. I'm sorry about that.
Why are you sorry?
As a human, I also bear responsibility. Let's shake hands and make peace.
Shake hands?
It means let's be friends. By the way, what's your name?
No name.
All right then. How about this? From this day on, your name is... So that's why you call me Tapeu.
He just like you.
Alright, so that's it for that boss fight, and that's the third mask. We only have one more mask to go, and then we can finally go back to the Black Castle. So that cutscene was actually pretty interesting. It revealed a few informations in detail about the legendary Tapeo that was, you know, from the last century, 100 years ago. And also, it also revealed how Teatl got his actual name. Tapeo actually named him Teatl. So now we're going to continue through this door and exit this area. Oh, and at first I thought this contraption that I'm looking at right here, I thought this contraption actually had something to do with, like, because it kind of looks like a gun. Or, you know, I thought it had something to do with actually defeating the boss, but it's actually just there for, you know, design and looks. Okay, so now we're going to talk to this mouse up here. Or this bird, I mean.
There's only one mask left. When that's gone, you'll be able to go to the Fountain of Darkness. Head north to the Crystal Town. The last general should be there.
So that's it pretty much. The seal on the Tenea Mafta city is broken, and now we're able to head into the fourth section of the game before, you know, heading back to the Black Castle. The fourth section of the game is actually probably my most interesting section of the entire game, just because, you know, there's a lot of new enemies, and there's one really awesome ability you get to use too as well, and there's a lot of new items that we'll be acquiring and stuff like that, and most of the trophies that you'll be getting, and a lot of the puzzle elements I really enjoyed and stuff in that section of the game. So it's going to be interesting. And also I want to mention that from this point on, like from what I'm going to do actually next is actually do the backtracking. I'm going to backtrack and finish off all the rest of the items in these areas. And then we're going to continue on to the fourth section. But in the next video, we're going to be focusing on that, on the backtrack. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time.